Today we're making Mee Rebus, literally translated as boiled noodles in Malay. It's blanched yellow noodles slathered with a thick, luscious sweet potato gravy, and it's actually really easy to make, so let's go! The first step is to steam the sweet potatoes. Any sweet potato variation will do. I have here some orange sweet potatoes, cubed for faster cooking. Alternatively, you can also use normal regular potatoes actually. The taste will differ just slightly, but it'll still be good. Now I also have some leftover purple sweet potatoes here, so I'll be using that in this recipe as well. Steam it for about 20 minutes or until it is soft, and then we are going to mash the potatoes. You can use a potato masher, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just using a fork here. Next, we are blending up the gravy-based paste. I have here shallots. You can also use red onions, garlic cloves, ginger sliced for easier blending. Now this is tau chio or salted fermented soybeans. Tau chio is very uniquely Southeast Asian, but in a pinch you can try using miso paste or non-spicy doubanjiang. Next is any meat curry powder that you have at home. Mine is just store-bought. This is dried shrimps soaked in some warm water. Now, totally optional, but I am going to be adding some dried chili paste for a little bit of spice. And finally, just a little bit of water just so you get an easier blend. Give that a nice fine blend, and this is the consistency that you want. I also have a lemongrass stock here. I am going to be bruising this, and that's where you take a pestle or the back of the knife even to just give the lemongrass a nice whacking. Okay, it's time to cook. In a pot, heat up some oil. Once it's hot, add in the spice base that we blended in earlier. And then toss in the bruised lemongrass as well. Saute this gravy base paste until it's fragrant, or just until it has kind of dried a little. Something like this. And then add in 1 liter of stock. I'm using a beef stock from bouillon cubes, but you can also use chicken or vegetable stock as well. Stir that through and let the stock come to a nice boil. Once it boils, go ahead and add in the mashed sweet potatoes from earlier and stir that in. It might be a little chunky if you didn't mash your sweet potatoes finely, so feel free to go in with the potato masher and get a finer mash when it's in the soup. Stir through, and then now we leave it alone to stew. Basically, let it stew until the gravy reduces and thickens, so for about 5 to 10 minutes. So this is perfect for me. Now you would notice mine is a darker brown than usual. This is because of the purple sweet potatoes. Finally, give your gravy a taste test and season as needed. There's actually salt already in this, in the base paste, as well as sugar from the sweet potatoes, so you really don't need much extra salt and sugar. And your Mee Rebus gravy is done. So let's prepare our bowl of Mee Rebus. First off, blanch some fresh yellow noodles. Now you can also use spaghetti or any sort of pasta with this. It actually tastes amazing with pasta. My camera died before I realized it. My bad. But yeah, you get it. Top the noodles over with the delicious gravy that we made. Serve this with some vegetables. Traditionally, bean sprouts are used, but I'm not a big fan of bean sprouts, so I'm using bok choy instead. I have some spring onions, tofu puffs, or you can also use fried firm tofu. And you have to serve this with boiled eggs, okay? And some spicy green chilies. Calamansi lime for that squeeze of acid. And you are officially done.